Mga kaibigan, papunta tayo ng Brampton. This is my very first time na bibisita sa syudad na ito. Marami tayong kaibigan taga Brampton, pero ngayon lang tayo naanyayahan ng isang kandidatong malapit sa maraming Pilipino, si Ginoong Patrick Brown, para makapanayam at para maibahagi niya sa atin ang kanyang mga mensahe para sa mga Filipino-Canadians na ninirahan sa Brampton. Ang lungsod ng Brampton ay isang syudad na napapasaloob sa napakayaman at malawak na probinsya ng Ontario. Isang suburban sa Greater Toronto Area or kilala sa acronym na GTA sa luklok ng rehiyong Peel or the Peel Region. Ang lungsod ng Brampton ay may tinatayang 500 at 70,000 katao sa kasalukuyan. Nasa pagtatantiang umabot na sa 22,000 kapwa nating Filipino-Canadians. Ang kasalukuyang tinatawag nilang tahanan ang bayan ng Brampton. Wow, ang ganda pala talaga dito sa Brampton. This is the first time that I was able to come here and visit this beautiful place. It feels like a small town in such a big metropolis. Kahit na ang Brampton ay isa sa mga pinakamalaking cities within the GTA, it still has that very small town feel.
22,000 out of 350,000 Filipinos in Ontario. 22,000 of Filipino-Canadians in Brampton is not a small fee. It's a very important segment of our society, so we need to pay attention. Look around you. This is a beautiful city. And because this is so beautiful, we need to take care of Brampton as our own because we're all Canadians. We're not only Filipinos, we're Filipino-Canadians. We have to take care of our own province. We have to take care of our own cities. And this particular city is very important to the Filipino-Canadian community and their concerns with social issues, with civic issues. We need to pay attention and we need to bring the voice of the Brampton Filipino population to the surface. It's my job as your independent media to show you what's going on here. Today, we have an opportunity para makaupo natin at makapanayam ang kandidato para sa pagka-alkalde ng Brampton, which is Honorable Patrick Brown. So, ibabato natin sa kanya mga katanungan ng mga ordinary Joes and ordinary Janes na katulad ko, but we are also armed with very important questions from community leaders of the Filipino-Canadian community of Ontario, mga importanteng tao tulad ni Steve Pagaw, the President of the Chamber of Commerce, Mahal Hudson, MCBN broadcaster, Von Canton, the MCBN CEO, and the likes of them will ask these questions to Patrick Brown through my interview. So follow me along, we'll check out this beautiful city, and we'll check out the candidate, Mr. Patrick Brown. What is he up to, and what is he going to deliver in this beautiful city? Stick around with me.
Siguro this will not be the last time I will come here to visit. Sa maliit na oras na meron tayo for today, ikutin natin whatever we can find. And for sure, babalik tayo sa lugar na to to get to know this city a little bit better. But for today, we're just gonna walk around downtown area and then we will proceed to the campaign office of Mr. Patrick Brown para makapanayam natin para sa ating mga Filipino-Canadian viewers. Alright, stick around and we will walk through this little small town in a big city feel.
Wow, here it is, folks. Just the look of it makes me salivate. And this is $10. Look at that. They have what they call the Brampton special. Here is Chef Amabel. Hi, Chef Amabel. Tell me a little bit about what this is.
All right, so here we have it's our activated charcoal pizza. It comes with prosciutto, bocconcini, baby arugula, balsamic reduction. It is what we're featuring here in downtown Brampton called the Taste of Downtown Brampton. This gentleman here was just, like he's saying, it's $10.
Wow.
Enjoy. Not bad.
Kudos to you, Chef. Thank you very much.
Yeah, come check us out. Juice and Rocco's Pizzeria, downtown Brampton, 52 Main Street North. Thank you.
Juice and Rocco's, come over here.
Pang-pitong pinakamalaking syudad sa buong North America. At pangatlo lamang sa mga bayang may pinakamalalaking populasyon sa rehiyong tinatawag na Greater Golden Horseshoe Region. ang laki niya ay kasunod lamang sa mga malalaking lungsod ng Toronto at lungsod ng Mississauga. Taong 1853, 50 kataong residente lamang ang naninirahan sa Brampton at sila ang nag-incorporate sa kanilang maliit na lugar at opisyal nilang dineklara itong nayon or village. At makalipas lamang ang 2 dekada noong taong 1873, umabot sa 2,000 residente ang nagtigil at nanirahan sa Brampton at sa taong ito idineklara ng mga residente ng Brampton na isa na itong opisyal na bayan or it then declared as an official town. There you go, folks. Yan po ang little history about how Brampton originated and how it got started. That was a little flashback in the past, but then let's zoom forward in the future. What are the city planners of Brampton planning for the development of the city? Oh wow, check that out. That's a world-class futuristic design. That is 14 million square feet of retail. There's lifestyle, there's buildings for entertainment, residential, seniors and office development, exterior retail, restaurants, hotels and conference centers, office space and other amenities. At magiging very strong pedestrian orientation ang bagong city center ng Brampton. Wow, check that out. But there's a little problem with this proposition. According to Mr. Brown, napag-iwanan daw ang Brampton dahil hindi siya nagkaroon ng isang alkalde katulad ni Mayor Hazel McCallion of Mississauga. But he intends to change this moving forward. According kay Mr. Brown, siya ang mag-champion ng bringing in multinational investors into the Brampton vicinity.
Behind me is the old Dixie Cup plant, and sadly it's leaving Brampton, yet another business to leave our community. We need to bring jobs back to Brampton. Almost 70% of Brampton leaves our community each day to go to work elsewhere. Enough. Brampton used to be a prosperous community, and we can't stand by as Brampton becomes a bedroom community. As mayor, I will personally pitch businesses to locate in Brampton. With personal tours of our employment lands, I will highlight our proximity to the airport, point out our educated young workforce, and promise no red tape at City Hall. Just like the great Hazel McCallion did in Mississauga, we need to go after investment. We can't wait for investment to come to us, and we have been lazy on economic development. It's time we get Brampton back on track with real leadership at City Hall.
Thank you for meeting with me, Mr. Patrick Brown.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much.
I should say magandang hapon.
Oh, magandang hapon. You got that right. Yeah, tatakbo po siya ng pagka-alkalde ng lungsod ng Brampton, Mr. Patrick Brown.
And given the fact that I have a very long history, a proud history with the Filipino community, I think the community knows they have an ally in me. As you know, I've been to the Philippines 3 times, from Boracay to Manila to North Luzon to Cebu to Bohol. I fell in love with the country and the people. And you don't go a place 3 times unless you love it. And you know, when we had the Typhoon Haiyan a number of years ago, I went around the province raising funds with the late Senator Enverga, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to help. I wanted to fundraise because I think the Filipino community is so beautiful. It's about family. It's about hard work, rolling your sleeves up, making your neighborhood better. And frankly, we're lucky in Brampton. And I don't think the mayor realizes this. We are lucky to have this growing Filipino community.
I had my own questions about your wedding, and I heard that you chose Palawan as one of your honeymoon spots. Can you confirm that?
So my sister, my younger sister Stephanie, when she got married 10 years ago, as a honeymoon gift, I said to her, "You can go anywhere in the world you want. Where would you like to go?" And I said, as my wedding gift, I'm gonna get you the airline ticket. And this is back in 2008, and she said, "We've always wanted to go to El Nido in Palawan."
Okay.
And I said, "Okay, that's my gift." And she went there, and she said it was the most beautiful place in the world. She went scuba diving there with her husband, who's a wonderful man, and they just said it was paradise on earth. And so my wife Genevieve, we've said that, you know, right now we don't have time to go on a honeymoon, but someday we're going to take a honeymoon, and we want to take that honeymoon in Palawan as well.
Well, some people want to.
Right now our honeymoon is door knocking.
Oh. But some people want me to ask you and get you to confirm that you chose Palawan because you admit that it's more fun in the Philippines?
Well, I admit it's paradise. And you know what? I'm a little bit biased because when I went there, I fell in love with the people, the food, and the ambiance. You know, I loved it so much that when I went to the Philippines, I had halo halo. And I loved it so much that when I came back, I hosted my own halo halo parties. First opposition leader ever to host a halo halo party in the provincial legislature. And you know what? If I'm mayor of Brampton, I'm going to host the first ever halo halo party
Oh, that's
in
awesome.
Brampton City Hall.
Well, you're my second politician to interview. The first one was Mayor Tory. He pledged to me that he will eat balut on my show next time he comes on. Can I count on you to be the next one who will take the challenge?
Sounds like a deal.
All right, awesome. The current president of the Philippines, loved by the majority of Filipinos in the Philippines and abroad, was the mayor of Davao, a local town from southern Philippines for almost 30 years. Now, are you running for mayor, taken in the Rodrigo Duterte playbook?
No, I'm running for mayor to turn Brampton around. I want this to be the best city possible. I want to get the city back on track, and I'm excited for the challenge.
Name 3 of your favorite Filipino dish. If balut is not one of them, why?
Well, I have a bit of a sweet tooth, and I think that's one of the reasons I love the halo halo so much. But you know, there's a new store in Brampton, Bean and Pearl, and 2 young Filipino businesswomen started this Bean and Pearl, and it's Filipino desserts. So it's some amazing stuff. They have freezies that are in Filipino flavors, like taro. Incredible. And they've got these bubble teas that mix in traditional Filipino juices. It's incredible. And so I'm a little bit biased because they're in Brampton. They're a great family, and I would encourage everyone to go to Bean and Pearl.
Well, some ordinary Joes. My name is Joey Salvador. I'm the ordinary Joe. Some ordinary Joes in the community wants me to ask you this question. Do you agree that Filipinos are the best singers in the world, dominating international reality singing shows as American Idol, Got Talent, Franchise, X Factor, and The Voice? And when can the Filipino community expect you to come to our local productions?
I'd love to come to the local productions anytime I can, but I'd say I've definitely learned that the Filipinos love their karaoke.
Yes.
I've learned that for sure, and I just love the sense of fun, the sense of the moment that the Filipino community has. You don't go to a Filipino party and not have fun.
Of course, it's more fun with the Filipinos as well.
Well, folks, it's time to shift gears. Don't go away because, like I said earlier, I got 2 sets of questions. The first one are ordinary Jane and Joe questions, which I already asked. These were the lighthearted questions, which explores the connection of the Filipino-Canadian community with the local politicians in our ridings, our cities, and our provinces. But we were also equipped with important and serious questions coming from Filipino-Canadian community leaders who tasked us to ask these questions in their behalf. So it's time to shift gears and ask him these important questions.
I have some few questions from community leaders in the Filipino-Canadian community. The first one is from Mahal Hudson.
The next question is from Mahal Hudson. Mahal Hudson says,
My name is Patrick Brown, and you're watching the Ordinary Joe Show.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Production friends. Chain Smoker Urban Smoked Meats can be located at 3513 Bathurst Street, Toronto. Give them a call at 647-350-8466. Star Hayes Catering Services. Give them a call at 647-807-1170. Esquinita Foods. Visit them at 18B-180 Steeles Avenue West in Toronto. Petmaloo Productions. Get your Sponge Cola tickets before it runs out. And is brought to you by Something Sweet For You. 4 locations, 3 in Mississauga and 1 in Brampton. Check them out. In cooperation with Pinoy Dreams Media and MCBN TV. And this has been an Ordinary